The Africa Center for Human Rights, Defense and Protection has condemned Reuters reports on Nigeria Army run a secret mass abortion program. In his address, the convener of the group, Dr. Fabian Ihakula, said the promoter of Reuters have taken an unwarranted interest in the operation of the Nigerian army in the war against Boko Haram terrorists in northeast Nigeria. The group, however, stand on the position that Reuters is laced with malice that smack a mockery of investigative journalism. Also advised the general public to view the report with a pinch of salt as there is more that meets the eye.
It further highlights the mischief of Reuters, an agency that has lost focus and instead delves into matters they were ignorant about. The Nigerian army does not detain women and children victims of Boko Haram onslaught. Instead, it is a known fact that upon securing women and children from Boko Haram camps, these women and children are availed the medical assistance in designated and recognized health facilities, not detention camps as erroneously claimed by Reuters. The puerile attempt by Reuters to paint the Nigerian army in bad light must have stemmed from the recent gains recorded in the prosecution of the war against terrorism, which by all indication is not appreciated by the promoters of Reuters. The report also corroborates the position of several organizations and individuals in the role of France in fueling the Boko Haram conflict in the Northeast region. For Reuters to assume that the abortion program had been in operation since 2013 indicates that Reuters have elected to be clever by half. The implication of the action of Reuters is that this imagined abortion program went unnoticed by hundreds of non-governmental organizations working in Northeast Nigeria, including reputable United Nations organizations and other humanitarian organizations that have assisted in significant measures in assisting victims of Boko Haram brutality and unarmed civilians. Reuters contradicted itself when it alluded that aspects of the Nigerian Army's abortion program remain murky because of the secrecy involved. It is impossible to know precisely how many abortions were done. Interviews and documents suggest the count could be significantly higher than the tally, at least 10,000 cases that Reuters was able to establish.